Hey, yo, what's going on? I'm Josh Martinez inside of our Dunkin Music Lounge with our guest, Spencer Sutherland.
Hey, everybody. How you guys doing? I think I'm going to stand. You stand, too. I'm just kidding. It feels so good to be back in New York. Even at just this little acoustic thing, this is so great. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I see that shirt. It's from my first tour ever. I have that same sweater vest. I do. Oh, let's go, yeah. That's my first album t-shirt. All right, sorry, we're going to focus, and I'm going to sing some songs. This song is called Alive. I've been kicked, been tossed around. I've been stepping through this town. I've seen heaven, but I ain't never felt this way. You walked in like a thunder, and I swear I'm bubbling under. You got that magic touch, that magic way. I love you from the first time. Long kiss and a good high. I'm sick of just getting by. I swear I would die to feel that alive. Just one more night to float in your atmosphere. I swear I would die to feel that alive. Could it be nice if you were just a souvenir? 'Cause honey, you're making me feel alive. Ain't it funny, ain't it dumb? You're so cold, it's making me numb. And I'm praying to you like my own religion, baby. Your kiss gave me a fever, and suddenly I'm a believer. You got that magic touch. I swear I would die to feel that alive. Just one more night, float in your atmosphere. I swear I would die to feel that alive. Could it be nice if you were just a souvenir, baby? 'Cause honey, you're making me feel alive. Take me back to those nights, New York in the sunrise. I'm sick of just getting by. Sounds okay so far? Honey, I'm feeling nice. It's a fake ending, baby. I swear I would die to feel that alive. Could it be nice if you were just a souvenir? 'Cause honey, you're making me feel alive. Ooh, yeah. Thank you very much. I know it's acoustic, but we're going to turn it up a little bit. Is that okay? I see that shirt, too. God, it's so cool seeing you guys again, man. Who's coming to see me at Irving Plaza? Yeah, baby. Hey, you raise your hands. Now you're coming. If you didn't know, now you know. All right, we're going to do one more song for you. And this song is also from the new album. And it is the title track. And if you know it, please sing with me. I almost cussed. I probably can't curse on this. Please, mother, and sing with me, man. I'm keeping it clean, Alyssa, I swear. All right, this song's called Drama. If you know it, sing it with me. Stand for this still. I like the look of a cigarette, but I hate the way it tastes. I strike a pose, and when it glows, my cue to give it away. Woke up with an attitude and a smile on my face. When I lose, you get to choose when all the world's a stage today. Making a scene, places to be in the dream, doing it for the drummer. Drummer, baby, you know that you oh, it feels good in the middle. What's life without a little drama? Faking my own funeral just to see who cries. Then I walk in like I'm born again, cause I love a good surprise. Get drunk on a Monday night and make love and then start a fight. Wouldn't you wanna laugh and cry at the movie of your life? Oh, doing it for the drummer. Baby, you know that you what's life without a little drama? Hey. Drama. Drama. So with the curtain closes and it's time for me to go, at least I can say that I gave them a show. Take one more. Baby, you know that you are oh, it feels good in the middle. What's life without a little what? Oh, it feels good in the middle. What's life without a little drama? Yeah. Make some noise for Vin on guitar. That's all I got. One more time for Vin on guitar as he walks off stage. Nice job, dude. We just met yesterday, and he shreds. I'm not kidding.
Would you like to stand or sit, Spence?
I'll sit now that I don't have to use my diaphragm as much.
Fair.
Did anybody listen to Elvis Duran this morning? Because I was on Elvis Duran this morning, and I'd like to talk about it. I feel like a lot of people that, like, even in New York, people on my team and everything were like, I grew up listening to Elvis, and so it's very cool for that. I'm just rambling right now, too. We gotta do this interview.
I'm just letting him, hey, go off, bro.
I am going off a little bit, but I would like to give a shout out to Josh Martinez. If you don't know him, He's the GOAT, and he's one of the first people ever in the music industry. I met him when he was in radio in Cincinnati, and he's one of the first people that ever gave a about me and like gave me a chance. And it's just so great to see what you're doing too, and be able to come to New York City and see you. It's amazing. Josh. Spence. Okay. Stop it.
Just as a side, we have like the most unserious relationship ever. The stories I have of him from years ago, and I'll tell you about them in there. Not for you guys to know. No. Anyway.
Someday when we inevitably start a podcast together.
Why not?
Josh and Spencer's Inappropriate Hour.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's show some love to Spencer Sutherland. So earlier this morning, you were on with Elvis Duran in the morning show. Not your first time.
Yeah.
How was it this time around compared to other times?
I definitely felt more comfortable. I felt like it was like, I just feel like in the last couple of years, I've kind of figured out who I am. And I don't know, it just was like, Elvis is such an amazing person, a sweet person, but he's also like the most professional person I've ever met. Like he can turn any conversation into anything, and the whole team there is great. And it felt amazing. I don't know how I could ever top that feeling.
So you mentioned kind of, finding your sound and changing over the last couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have kind of a one specific moment where it just clicked with you, where you were like, oh, this is changing for the better now?
Yeah, I really I have to credit TikTok and like Reels and social media. I really do. Like I know it sounds ridiculous, maybe it doesn't, but I started posting videos and for a long time and nothing happened, and then I started like really just doing stuff I wasn't trying to go viral. And I noticed like the first one I didn't try went viral, and I was like, why did that happen? And I read the comments, and there was stuff about, I was really nervous about painting my nails, and I was nervous about like wearing the clothes I liked, and to see like all these people that loved it so much and like were like, yeah, go off, paint your nails, wear your girlfriend's shirt and stuff like that. That's real. And but that's what I needed to hear. And like over the past 2 years, I felt like this shift in who I am and the way I portray it to the world, and it feels great.
I must say, like, just watching your performance and seeing you kind of have fun with the crowd, it's almost like a different side of you on stage in a good way.
Sure.
Because like that's the side that,
and I'm stone cold sober.
That's the side that I would see of you like before you would get on stage. So it's proof that he's just out here being himself and having fun and giving the energy back that you're giving him, which essentially is comfort.
That actually is so true. I didn't realize, because we've known each other since 2018 maybe. Yeah, and we would have fun, and then I'd go on stage and be very much serious. I'd just be like way more posed, like way. A lot of you have seen posed faux hawk me, and it just thank you for saying that, because I really do feel like I'm just trying to be the same here and there, meaning backstage and on stage, and yeah,
you're just being you.
I'm just being me.
And I think that's the most important thing when it comes to not only just like obviously as an artist, being you is so important, but also just as a human being. Like sometimes we have switches that we turn on and off depending on who's around us. Maybe
Sure.
we act a different way in front of our parents or our bosses. But for you to have the luxury to do it in front of your fans and they accept you and they want to see that, I mean, that's a blessing.
It's a blessing. I have like truly found my people, and a lot of you guys who I see who've been here for a long time have like allowed me to grow and have grown with me, and it really does feel like sweet and amazing. And I'm glad that you saw the guy in that T-shirt right there and thought, I appreciate it a lot. So thank you guys. It's very sweet.
So the next phase is your album coming out in about a week from now, 7 days, 8 days, depending on how you want to look at timing.
Who's excited for the album, by the way? It's going to be good.
What is one sentence you can use to describe the upcoming album?
I was going to do a Jack Sparrow quote, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do... It's a glammed up modern rock opera with a lot of fucking guitars and a lot of big vocals, and we should make this is a horrible sentence. We should make a Broadway play out of it, is what we should do. That's how it feels. It feels like a real, I love listening to those Bowie records and those Elton John records and those Queen rock operas and stuff, and I really wanted to bring back that feeling in music, because I feel like it's missing a little bit. Yeah.
So I'm going to put you on the spot. As of right now, because everything could change, right? Because you have a favorite Spencer song from 2 years ago, and then now you have a different favorite Spencer song. We all kind of have that, right? What is your favorite song right now off this new album?
I would probably say my personal favorite. It's Drama, but that's already out. So out of the new ones, it's a song called... I'm still thinking of which one it is.
Well, I'm giving you the out that it could change by the time you go.
Well, it will change. All right, I can cuss on this?
Yes.
Motherfucker is my favorite song on the album.
I'm looking forward to hearing that. For obvious reasons.
Let's play a sneak peek right now. If you plug it in, I'll play it. I don't care.
you may be in for a treat as long as Chris, our sound person, has an aux
Yeah,
cord
do you
back
have
there.
my entire album on a Dropbox
or
on
an
your
aux
phone?
cord? Just get an aux cord.
Yeah.
You're going on a tour,
Yeah.
right? That's
Yep.
kicking like fresh off the new year. It's like Happy New Year, and then you're on the road.
Yeah, and candidly, we're adding some shows to the beginning of Europe, so like it's really gonna be like after New Year's. I think I'm gonna like fly on like January 4th or something. So yeah, a lot to finish before Christmas because LA shuts down for all of December, so we got to get everything. We're doing everything right now. We're getting the merch made. I thought it was cool that I put a poll on Twitter that was like, do you guys want a crew neck or a hoodie or a this or that? Because I think it's cool when people can choose. I really want to get. I don't want to just get like, just regular merch. I want what you guys want. So, yeah.
Do we have an answer of crew neck or hoodie?
Crew neck actually won.
Really?
Yeah, but no one's ever gonna be happy. So
Well,
I'll get some hood attachments.
I'm disappointed.
Velcro.
I will say, and this is a. I'm gonna say two things that have to do with me, and that's a really bad interview style, but whatever. The second thing I'm gonna say later in the interview, but one of my favorite pieces of merch, and it's not a Bad Bunny shirt or a Linkin Park shirt. It's actually a sweater that's a mustard color, and in like burgundy, it just says "my sweater." And I still have that crew neck. I can't fit in it anymore. But and it's every time I wore it, there was always like a reaction to it.
So cool.
And because of that, that's my favorite song of yours ever, by the way.
That's so cool.
Because it's extremely relatable too.
That song is so high to sing. I mean, it's so high out there. It hurts. Yeah.
So I'm just curious. So you mentioned earlier back there when we were talking that you were on Elvis this morning, as we said earlier. What time did you have to wake up to kind of get your vocals ready to go?
Yes, we had to be there at 8 a.m., which is fine, but it takes a couple of hours to like really warm up. And so I woke up at 5:50, and I'm like not far away from here at all. But I woke up at 5:50 and did vocal warm-ups and like took a 40-minute shower and steamed, and then didn't put any makeup at all on. This is all. It's just serum.
Au natural, Spencer. But is your body clock still West Coast?
I don't really know.
Okay, fair.
I don't know. Yeah, we took it easy last night. We didn't go out or anything because I knew I had to be up so early and do all this stuff today. But New York has so many good like bars and spots that you got to go back to the hotel and just go to bed.
That is called discipline. One of us up here has it. The other one doesn't.
Speaking of that, you want to go to a bar after this?
I have a lot of time to kill, actually. I'm not on air till 6 o'clock because you could hear me every weeknight, 6 to 10. But so seeing you develop as an artist from doing shows in like literally a venue called The Basement in Columbus, Ohio, to seeing you at arenas for Jingle Ball and such, what would you say is your favorite city in America to hit up outside of the obvious like New York, LA, Columbus?
Yeah, because those are always the best. Like it's to be playing a show in Manhattan is insane. Like the random ones are like Phoenix is a really good city, and El Paso, Texas is really good, and St. Louis, Kansas City. Like that part of the Midwest is really killer for some reason.
Is there any like particular reason that you could think of? Is it like maybe an algorithm that you see on TikTok or something, or?
No, I think it's that they don't maybe get as many shows, and so everybody comes out when there's a show in town. It's got to be it. I don't question it. I just go and sing my songs, and if people are happy, it's great.
I heard that Arizona girls know how to party. I don't know if that's true or not.
ASU.
Yeah. Specifically Tempe and ASU.
Yeah, and that's where I went to college. Was ASU.
What's college?
I didn't go to college. Look at us now.
Bang, bang, baby.
Look at us now. I have donuts with my face on them back there. So that's my thing.
So I mentioned TikTok before. You mentioned TikTok earlier. Has anybody reached out to you on TikTok that you're like, wait, is this really this person that's DMing me?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. There's a couple that I won't say because there's cool. Yeah.
Fair.
But people who I don't have, I haven't been working with or met or anything. John Legend did, which was really, really cool.
Who's also from Ohio, by the way. Common theme here.
Kesha did, and we actually did a video together. Shania Twain. Oh.
That was iconic.
Yeah. I was sweating when that happened.
Did you have to check to make sure it was like verified and like?
Yeah, because I want to tell this story. When I was in 7th grade, or 6th grade, I'm only 21 years old now, but I had a MySpace. and I was messaging with Miley Cyrus. And it wasn't Miley Cyrus. But I went to school and I was like, you guys, you'll never guess. You'll never guess who has a crush on me too. And it was, that's how I learned though. Because back then, like catfishing wasn't, I don't think that like show was out yet, you know?
The show wasn't out, the term wasn't even a thing, by the way.
Yeah.
Like going back to the 1900s.
Hey, this is like 2008 or something.
Going back, like, catfishing wasn't a thing. And then it's funny, because, like, I'll watch Catfish now, and I don't know how you feel. The amount of curses that I hurl at the TV.
Bro, you gave them $40,000 over 2 years?
And they
just never met them?
And then the FaceTime is always like, it's always a dark room, but I gave him the benefit of the doubt for 3 years.
Yeah, it's always way too long.
What's your socials, by the way, just to make sure that nobody catfishes anybody in this room?
Which also I do want to say, don't catfish people. It's so horrible. Like there's people that are trying to scam like people in my TikTok comments that are like, oh my God.
There was a fake account?
But sometimes I'm like, it's always dear fan.
And by the way, times are rough. I need $50.
But it's always like Spencer with 2 R's _ Sutherland 11 private. And I'm like, if I made a private account, it wouldn't be that. Anyway. What was the question?
I don't think I had one. I think we're just rambling.
Oh, socials.
Yeah, socials.
Thank you.
What's your social media?
Do you want to be hired as a? It's at Spencer Music, on everything I think, except Facebook at Spencer Sutherland Official, but everything else is Spencer Music.
And then I will say this: something that I find interesting is that you can tell that your videos are you. Like you're the one that's kind of doing it. You're the one that's kind of putting it together. Has there ever been a video that you did where you're like, I don't want to put this out there because like I don't feel like I should?
Yeah, there's plenty of covers that I've recorded and then not posted because it's just like wasn't there. It was like a little bit off. And there's even stuff that I just leave it up though because you never know what's gonna happen. But it's funny, we get like people all the time that are like, who's your social media company that like edits those videos? And I go, this guy. But my wonderful videographer, Caden Houston, shoots it. You know Caden, yeah. And we have a good vibe down where he shoots them and then sends them to me colored, and then I edit them and post one every day. If you haven't been able to tell, so is that too much? Okay.
We are literally taught to post every day.
I try to, yeah, pretty much every day. Yeah,
it's tough, by the way. It is extremely challenging. Like, I will say this for the record. I used to, like, bash influencers. Not saying you are one, but I'm just saying in general.
Honestly, thank you for that. Thank you for saying that.
You're not an influencer like that. Like, you actually have talent. But he's talented.
Dude, that...
Yeah, I'm not holding, whatever, I don't care. What, an influencer's gonna get mad at me? Cancel me? I have nothing to cancel. There's nothing to cancel. No one cares. Anyway, the point is, and it's a challenge, dude. It's not easy to continuously have your mind working to the point where you can post, in theory, 340 videos a year.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you have to take like a couple days off. Not even, but, like just life stuff. Like I think I don't post usually on like a Saturday or a Sunday or something. Usually because I'm editing more videos for the week. But it is crazy. There's gotta be an AI way to do it. But I genuinely like put this text on there and choose 3.846 seconds, and then I do all that. Like, and it takes 2 hours per video. It's just crazy. I'm just a grown man in my living room, just. Doing it. Like trying to get it perfectly on.
And then Instagram will go ahead and mess it up for you because like it'll be like off by like a split second. So all that work goes to nothing. No, it's Instagram. TikTok's good about timing. Instagram, not so much.
True.
There'll be like a split second off, which puts all your Saturday afternoon work to shame.
To shame, yeah.
It's a shame. Extreme shame. I was getting. You're good, you. So for the album, how do you celebrate the album coming out in a week?
I will usually drink a lot of tequila.
What is your tequila of choice? Let's put it out there to try to get a brand deal.
I like Superbird Tequila and Tequila Comos. Those are my two favorites.
So that's how you're going to celebrate. You have the new tour. Is there anything that we should expect from you from the rest of 2024, 2025, and beyond?
Oh man, yeah, so much. I don't want to just put out a record every like few years. We've already started writing some for the next one, and I think different versions of this album. But this like feels like the thing that I've worked the hardest and that I've ever been the most excited about. The whole thing. The track listing took a long time, and it really does like tell my story in a dramatic and in a funny, in a heartbreaking way. And I've just never been so excited about it. And you can expect more acting, more collaborations with awesome artists. And I wish I could say. It's just a lot of stuff, so much, and more touring, and I just am so lucky that I have you guys in my life, and thank you for supporting it all the time. It means a lot, it really does.
So our final question, and I think I know the answer, and if they know you well enough, I think they know the answer, but I'm going to ask this anyway, and I don't want you to answer yet. Okay. If you could hang out at a Dunkin for 60 minutes with any one artist, dead or alive, who would you pick? And on the count of 3, I want us all to say it at the exact same time. If I think the answer is what I think it is, all right? 1, 2, 3. Elvis. Who is the answer for 60 minutes at a Dunkin'?
I think it's Elvis Presley, yeah. You really know me. You love me. You really love me.
That is years and years of supporting you, even back in the day with the faux hawk and the long fitted T-shirts.
Yeah, that was me, man. Thank you for always supporting me, man. It really it's really cool, and I'm very grateful that my journey wasn't this, and it's just been a slow build, and I've gotten to play every venue size in New York, and I think that's really cool. I know a lot of you guys have been to like most of those shows, and it's just special to get to do it with you. I keep saying the same thing. It just makes me very happy and grateful, and it's so good to be like putting out another record now for everybody to hear and love.
And I just want to say before we wrap this up, quickly, I was saying this a couple weeks ago that not a lot of artists deserve the success that they get. I think everybody in this room understands that. You don't really deserve much in life. But there are 2 artists that I have been saying for the last year or so have been getting their just due, that deserve every ounce of success that they get. And those 2 artists are Sabrina Carpenter and Spencer Sutherland. Maxwell, who just popped in the room, knows that because he and I have been talking about this for months. The 2 artists that deserve it are Sabrina Carpenter and Spencer Sutherland because...
And that's why me and Sabrina are running for president. And I'm definitely vice president, and that's what I want.
For as good and as talented as they are better human beings and better people. And if you don't know that, now you know. And I just wanted to say that, not only to you, but to everybody watching and to everybody that supports him. He is an even better person than you think, and so is Sabrina Carpenter. So on that note, Sabrina, Spencer, 2028.
Dun, 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 dun.
Cue the red, white, and blue confetti.
Keep it in. Keep that in. Clip it. Put it on TikTok.
One more time, Spencer Sutherland.
I love you guys. Thank you.